Hi guys, good morning. Today is March 8th, Saturday, 2012. And I'm coming to you with a few things, and I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible because this is the second time around and the last time was 15 minutes. It's too long for my viewers. To all my new subscribers, I would like to say hello. Congratulations if you're on the loser's bench. If you're about to be on the loser's bench, congrats as well, because you have chosen a great thing to do for yourself, your body, your mind, and other people around you. So today I'm going to get real and talk about a few things. Number one is I started out, I was 315 pounds. The day I got banded with lap band surgery, I was 231.8 pounds, and my goal is 154 pounds, and I am 2 pounds from that, actually 2.6 pounds. My surgery is March 19th, which is 10 days away, and I am coming to the phase that I am going to be in maintenance. I want my lifetime maintenance range to be between 152 and 156. I cannot do a 10-pound range, so I believe a 5-pound range would be great for me. In the maintenance phase, I have been doing a lot of studying, researching, and I attend several different support groups. One through the bariatric center. I do one with mytinytank.net. Her name is Tracy Stevenson, if you want to get her on Facebook, or she's mytinytank.com. And I do a few other support groups on the phone. And the most knowledgeable, well, not knowledgeable, the best thing that I got from somebody, the best advice would be from Tracy Stevenson, and I absolutely am in love with her. She's awesome. I don't know how I could have gotten through these last 3 months without being with her support group, and even just having her on my side has made me feel overwhelmed. It's great. It's like a hug all the time when you need it. And so she had said to me, you know, when you get into your maintenance phase, that's where the work begins. You know, for a lot of people, losing the weight wasn't hard. For me, it absolutely was. Bandsters, from what I've been told, and I am a bandster, so I can live this, have it a lot harder than some of the other surgeries. We have to work to get our weight off. So you have to really focus in on your calories. You have to really make sure that your restriction is great. You have to really make sure that you're exercising. If you don't follow all the components pretty much to the T, like a policy, like a Bible, like something that you have to live by, like as if you were like a diabetic, that you can't have sugar, then it's hard to become a success with the lap band surgery. Everybody can become a success. You just have to put that work in there. And some people, it takes a longer time. But with me, I focused on it, and I know that my doctor said I have between that 12 and 18 months to really get down to what I needed to do. And I always told people I pay cash, so I got down to the nitty-gritty real quick, and I'm still very faithful to my band. So with maintenance, the one thing Tracy did say is, you know, you try adding a few calories a day. Try adding 50 calories or 100 calories, and you increase it little by little. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to stop exercising and all of a sudden shut everything down because you've got to your goal. You're going to tweak it. And this part can be fun, or it can be part of your good, bad, and ugly. So I would love to thank Tracy Stevenson, because these past 2 weeks, knowing that I can get into maintenance and knowing that I can do this, she has really helped me. So shout out to Tracy Stevenson. The other shout out I would like to give to is Aisha Grella-Began. And I started watching all of her videos again from step 1, when she was with New Me, and she did videos, and now I'm going to start watching her maintenance videos. She really gives me the inspiration that I need, and She's another person that is very great in my life. She might not know this, But I watch her videos on a daily basis. I go back and pick a video every single day, at least one, maybe sometimes 2, 3, or 4 videos from her. So that I will be getting into, and if anybody has any suggestions for me or help for me in maintenance phase, how they dealt with it, the good, the bad, and the ugly, please get to me. I'm on Facebook at Marlene, Marlene, Joy, JoyBanded. I would love to, be able to get a grasp on it. I'm not there yet. I have 2 more pounds, but hopefully will be here pretty soon. My other issue, and hopefully I can talk about it for the next 5 minutes, is transverse addictions. And transverse addictions are when you take one addiction and you end that addiction and you actually move it over to another addiction. In other words, I was a food addict, I was obese, and I loved food. My life was conditioned around food, whether I was happy, sad, or doesn't matter what I was, it was all, oh my goodness, it was all about food. This cup was acting crazy. It didn't matter what kind of day I was having, food was in my life constantly. I usually ate out 3 times a day, if not more. I mean, ate out. I spent a majority of my paycheck eating out, and I do not go out to eat anymore. It's an issue that I'm dealing with, and matter of fact, I went to eat out last night, and I was so overwhelmed. My man got so tight that I had to give back my food, and I was embarrassed, I was overwhelmed, I was absolutely overcome by myself. So that's something that I will be focusing on in the months to come, is actually to get back to eating out a little bit. I enjoy the conversations, I enjoy doing it, being around people, but that's a step that I need to take. So getting back to transverse addictions. So eating was my forte. I knew how to do it well. I knew how to do it good. It felt good to me. Every bit and piece would always feel good to me. I didn't all the time have a guilty conscience or felt guilty when I was done eating it, because I never cared. Now I do care. So food is, to be perfectly honest to you, the past 2 weeks, I hate food. Food isn't even, I have a very bland diet. I don't eat fish. I'm going to try and see if I can start eating little fish here and there, because it's so good for you. But I pretty much just eat chicken, cottage cheese, yogurt, that's about it. I have protein bars here and there, but I get scared of their carbs. And I get addicted to those as well, because for me, and just for me, they tend to be a slider food. I don't stay filled on them, and I think the sugar content in them, or maybe the high carb content in them, makes me Jones and makes me want more. So it puts me in a situation that I don't like. So I pretty much try to stay to my firm protein, the chicken, the turkey, beef turkey, jerky, stuff like that. So I have been going to the gym for years. Since I was 315 pounds, I would always go to the gym. So the gym was never really too that much of an issue. And now, within the past maybe 2 months, I am finding gym a more comforting place than I am my home. And why I say that is because when I am at home, I have to think about my next meal. I'm still focused around the food and the calories, and the comfort of being at home can sometimes be an issue, because I'm not working, so I'm at home a lot. And I clean when I first get up in the morning, and so usually right after I put my son on the bus, he's 8, I usually head out to the gym, and I do an hour of cardio. And I usually, the thinner you get, the harder it is to burn the calories. So I usually burn about 600 calories, and I won't get off until I burn about 600 or an hour. And then I usually go back for class. It could be yoga, step. I spin on Monday and Tuesdays, and that's usually about another 600, 700 calories. And I find a great amount of ease and comfort and serenity at solstice when I am exercising. And I see a therapist, and I really do absolutely believe that I do have a transverse addiction, and it is exercise. Some people would say, "Ooh, that's a good addiction, exercise." But I think when it comes to a point, and I'm only being real because hopefully this will help somebody else out, when it comes to the point that the day that you don't go to the gym, you feel as if you're a failure because it's a rest day. I usually go 6 days a week. Sometimes I go 7. I try to make Sunday my rest day because I know that your body needs to rest no matter what kind of exercise you are doing. That could be an issue when you're letting that be such a great part of your life where you're going back 1, 2, 3 times during the day. Then that's an issue. So I definitely know that this is my transverse addiction, and that I do have issues with that, and that once I get into this next phase, which is probably this week, that I need to really start working on the time to lessen it at the gym and finding other things to do with my time, so that it doesn't become a worse of an addiction. People have shopping addictions, and that can be bad because you're spending money. So I never really thought of exercising as a bad addiction until I'm getting my keys to walk out the house to go to the grocery store to get dinner. My kids say, "Where are you going, the gym?" So I guess I'm smiling and I'm laughing right now because at 315 pounds, at 232 pounds, at 200 pounds, at 180 pounds, I never would have thought that I would be sitting here today on YouTube, number 1, telling people my such personal information, and 2, telling you that I'm at once again dealing with an addiction. That, I am a food addict. I loved eating, and now I love the gym. The bad part of it is it's taking over. And the good part of it is I'm going to take it, I'm going to grasp it, and I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to deal with it the same way I dealt with my obesity. The same way I deal with everything else in life. Head on to the point, and I don't stop until it's taken care of. So happy Saturday, everybody. I hope that this helps somebody out there that is dealing with transverse addictions, and you can see it in the same sense as shopping or whatever kind of gambling, smoking, whatever kind of other addiction that you're dealing with. I hope that this can help you out a little bit. And if you have questions or comments or suggestions for me, nice, motivating questions or comments, you can leave it below, or you can get me at Marlene Joy Bandit on Facebook, and I would love to hear what you have to say. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great Saturday. Bye.